The last big category is markup and comments. And actually, I find this to be the worst part of editing a document. So obviously, if you're doing it for yourself, you don't really have to do this. But if you're editing anybody else's content, you need to provide feedback on why something isn't correct, especially if there are consistent issues, if they're doing something wrong many times. Google Documents, you probably know, has the suggesting feature. If you go in and edit in suggestion mode, then all of your edits will show up, and the person the writer who's getting the document back after editing will have to go through and resolve all of those comments. But you want to provide meaningful and helpful feedback. We have a really, really strong standard that's articulated in our editing guide that the point of editing is to make people better writers. It's not to make them feel bad about themselves, and it's not to prove that you know more than they do. It's just to help them. It's just to be helpful and say, this is a consistent issue I see, let's work on this, right? Either you're doing too many if-then clauses, or your numbers are really inconsistent, or you didn't hit the word count for these last 5 pieces. It can be any nature of feedback, but the feedback should be constructive and helpful to people. So mark up the text, provide comments that actually help the writer improve.